Hello everybody, let me make sure that all is going well and that the sizing is good. I think this is about as good as it gets. I think we found that last time. So let me make sure that sound is going, that everything's going well. And it is. Alright, welcome back everybody. We are going to finish our scenario on Rollercoaster Tycoon tonight. So let's open it up. We got a very orange park, but things are going well. So it is currently March of year 3, so this is the beginning of year 3. Our scenario ends at the end of year 3. So if we want to go ahead and take a look at that. We have to have at least 650 guests in our park at the end of year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. We have 1,000 guests in our park, and our park rating is 945. So I don't think we're going to have a problem. We basically just have to carry on the way we've been carrying on, and that's going to be good enough for me. I am going to get rid of our Rollercoaster 3. I really enjoy it. I like it. However, the intensity rating is too high and the excitement rating is too low. So that means, unfortunately, that this isn't doing anything. Which means we're going to get rid of it. We have the money to build something bigger, better, and something that will actually work. You know? Guests want me to raise the park entry fee. I'm not going to. Because at this point, raising the park entry fee actually stops people from coming in. So we'll actually make a better park not raising the park entry fee. We are going to continue to make the roller coaster just as it was, basically, but we're just going to try to get some of the stuff out of the way. I'm going to turn down my volume, actually. Hold on. Because I am struggling, and my computer is also struggling. Hold on. Why is my computer struggling? Hello, computer? Why are we... Oh, this is not an ideal situation. My computer's freezing up. There we go. I'm just going to turn down my volume because I cannot talk and think right this second. Alright. Now we're good. So yeah, we are just going to focus on actually making this happen in a way that people will actually ride the ride, because riding the ride is important. So whether I can launch it fast enough to get to 19, that's going to be the question. I believe I can. This is going to be my goal because we are otherwise doing very well in this park, so there's no point for me to spend a ton of time making the park better than I can make it with just a nice roller coaster. They found the park exit. They're not lost. Tell them to buy a map. Guess still say my park entrance fee is very cheap. But I have my reasons. This one should be, in theory, less intense than the other one. We're going to do powered launch. We're going to do it at 47 miles an hour rather than 60 whatever. I do need the underground view. Alright, so 47's not good enough. Let's do 51. We want it to just barely make it to there. 51's not enough, so let's do 56. Because everything else should be sized appropriately. As long as we can get up that first hill with just a little bit of momentum. There we go. Alright. Everything else should, in theory, work out for us. There we go. That's not bad at all. Alright. Let's see how it is, and then we can paint it and have our roller coaster. That's fine. So, we are golden on this roller coaster. I'm gonna make the track white on this one. The support's orange, because otherwise it gets really muddied right there. Right, and we are open for business. Very nice. Alright, what is R&D looking like? A water slide, goody. Breaking down, but that means we need a third and a fourth mechanic, because got too many things broken down right this second. All right. Back up. I think if there's anything else we haven't done here, probably, yeah, I think we're good. We'll get the water slide in this summer. That'll be good. Nice. We'll do a water slide. So we will. We're going to put the water slide right here. Take the water slide underground, because why not? right here, right? Yes. Not tall enough. I don't think I get away with that either. How do I want to do this? I could do that. And then I'm popping out just a little bit higher. But I will need to probably lift hill right about here. I'm still in the way, not in the way there. It's fine. I think. I'm gonna have to go under and around, I guess. So instead of doing that, we're going to go up, up, short turn, up, short turn. At this point, I probably need to do this. I'm in the right ballpark now. I'm just one. Okay, that's frustrating. I'm like 1 or 2 lengths off. But fix that just by doing that. I need to be. Oh, that doesn't work. This is kind of the problem of playing in windowed mode here. Really cannot tell. This is going to get simpler. We're going to go this way. And we'll just do a little loop right there. think at this point it probably will need lift hill, but it's fine because we're actually where we need to be, and that's the biggest hurdle. Do that. Entrance, exit. Roller coaster's in the way of that, and that, and that, and that. Ah. There's no way off of this ride. I just put this in a bad spot, huh? The exit's not built yet. Alright. So let's delete that. Can I get... I should be able to get one closer. I don't know if that helps me. But I should be able to do that if I delete some trees and do some digging. Do that, and then I can go back to station platform there. Can I put an exit there? Ah, there we go. I'll fix that issue later. Right now I need to know whether it works. I don't think it does. Yeah, it exploded. I'm not good at water slides. That's fine. We're done with that. I tried to make a water slide. It didn't work. Not my speed. I am a roller coaster person at heart, and that's just the way it goes. Just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. This one's going though. That's the dream. So let's go ahead and decorate it to match the rest of the park. There we go. We've done some decor. Advertise. Coupons for free rides. Let's make the freaking slide. Slide is free. That'll bring people in. People love a good slide. We have a cotton candy stall. We gotta put in a cotton candy stall. They look horrifying, so we must put in as many as we can. Next to the info stall. Put one in that area. Balloon stall. Balloons are important. We got something going on here, I'd say. Might not be the strongest park I've ever made, but it's a good park. People are coming, and we're making money. I want it all to match. Got a match. That's important, everybody. I do like these roller coasters a lot. Dynamite Blaster is a good one. Everything's breaking down again, but I've got 4 guys on the call. So, not actually all that worried. Question is, I have some dead space over here. Do I want to build something? Part of me says yes. Part of me wants to build another one of these and have dueling mine roller coasters in the park. Because I can always bring a path around that way or from that way. That'll also give me some more food options and in general make things very happy. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Marketing campaign's over. Well, I need to market again. Free food or drink? Absolutely. We're gonna do free cotton candy for 2 weeks. Thrill ride? I'll wait for the next thrill ride. That works. I want to pack people in. I'm gonna pack people in. It's gonna cost some money, but I want to see how many people we can get in the door. Just aggressively marketing our park. So we have the best food in the country. We have an award. That's the first award, everybody. Despite our high ratings, despite our clean park, our first award is best food in the country. I'll take it. You know? I will take it. Yeah, I'm not seeing a huge uptick in guests, so I think I'm gonna have to build a new ride. 24th of August, so it's end of the month. I could toss in another roller coaster. I have 14 grand, so I have plenty of money to build another coaster. Although I do have 4 solid coasters already. 5 solid coasters already. And if I was to build one, it would probably be another one of these types. Maybe almost fully under this hill, which is kind of insane, especially with what I built on top of the hill. But that's what it is. Just tell me what the thrill ride is, friend. I would like to know. Is there any land for sale? There is a little bit of land. Ah, yes, there it is. So we could buy all this land out here too, if we wanted to. So I think I'm in the market for, I want to build another type of, I want to build an overland version of that. So I want more land. So we're going to do that. We're going to buy basically to the corner of this plateau here. Wish there was a bulk buy option here. We're gonna buy this square. When I was a kid, I didn't understand the limitations of games, so I was wondering why you couldn't just buy all the land you see. But obviously this game's from 1999, you cannot buy all the land you see. But this will give me plenty of room for another roller coaster. Whether I do a Miney Boy or... There's a stand-up roller coaster that I could do. Now that I have a little bit of space here. Yeah. That costs half of my money, but I think it was worth it. So I'd say that was worth it. Can we buy all of that? That might be the other option here. Yeah, we can buy that whole dune too. That's a lot of money, but we could. So that got all my advertising campaigns got me 100 guests, and that's about it. So, oh, I get a Gravitron. That'll be nice. Let's see. I think I built all of these except for the Standy Boy. I could do a Standy Boy. Or I could do another mine train, which is thematic. Or I could wait, buy this whole dune, and then build a single giant mine train roller coaster. Because I can always take out a bigger loan, right? I have the money to take out a bigger loan. The park is doing great. I could just save myself for the Gravitron, save up a bunch of money, buy that, and then build something insane. Because it wouldn't be too hard for me to burrow in here for basically to put everything in that I need to put in. I could in fact do that. But let's go ahead and build this. People love a good gravitron. I think it would do really well like right here, perhaps. I do want one. I just need to remember. I just need to put it at the right height. There we go. So, exit will be right there. Oh wait, no. Entrance will be there. Exit can stay there. All right. Yes, keep commenting that they want to pay me more money, but I am a good business owner, and I refuse to raise prices anymore because I want people to be able to enjoy my park. So, is the play big old roller coaster back there? I don't know. I don't actually think so. For one thing, like, technically the scenario's over in next month. Like, we started out really close to the end on this scenario. So, maybe not. But at the same time, we could just continue our little playthrough. What does this look like if I recolor it? I think it's gonna look like crap. I could do that. I could get done with that. But the main color scheme I cannot bring myself to change. I can turn that to orange. That's fine. Could build another one over here if I can figure out the path. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. Let's build the path first. We're gonna path. Man, I really did not do myself any favors here. But we're gonna path underneath. Alright. So now that we are past over here. Okay, I have plenty of handymen. Hold on. Why are my handymen not sweeping the paths? Handymen. I don't care how much it costs. I should have a clean park. Why is my park not clean, handymen? Literally all of you have assigned spaces so nobody's overworked, and yet you can't keep my park clean. Go clean my park. Anyways. All that being said, I am going to have a little bit of a like snack shack area back here, and that'll connect back here. It'll be like a big oval. So let me build out what I want. I won't put it in. Well, I'll build entrances and exits, sure. I want that. Swing and chip. Gotta have a swing and chip. Ferris wheel at the top of this hill, because that's what the people like. That's what the people want to see. And I will figure out the paths as I go. What else do the people want? Okay, the people do want that, but the people will get that after I figure this out. Got that connected. Don't like making squares, but that'll be okay. That works. All right. Open these. I will paint them later to match the park style, but we would like that. Now for the actual challenging one. Actually, it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. Just need to figure out the right angle to... Man, I literally see through rides for a second. always in the way. Ah. Yes. Because if I go in that manner, I need to go further that way. Alright. We have our main path through this area. So let's go ahead and style it up. Make it seem like it's something that people might want to walk their way down. Get a vibe. Trash cans. Good God, they gotta have trash cans. Alright. Now we will repaint these. And then I just need to go ahead and figure out the pathing to that, which should be a lot easier now that I've got that. Got that. Make it kind of pretty. And now for the part that actually makes me money. Let's get a bathroom back here. That way people have an off the path bathroom. Information kiosk so people can buy umbrellas. Important for them to have umbrellas. Give them a drink stall so they can slake their thirst. A hamburger stall so they can stuff their faces, their greedy little faces. And then of course, they're gonna want ice cream. This will give them some ice cream and some French fries. Because when would you want chocolate ice cream and a chocolate shake if you don't get French fries with it? And then the most important stall of all, the one where they get balloons. Alright. And just like that, we have a little bit of something there. Some more space being used. More places for the people to walk, more places for them to buy food. And it is almost the end of our scenario. We've done quite well, I believe. There we go. We did it. Listen to that applause. So, end of October year 3, 650 guests. We pretty much doubled that. Park rating of at least 600. We are maxed out at the park rating. 999 out of 999. I'd say that's pretty good. We kept our admission price at $50, but we earned $107,000 from admissions. Absolutely fantastic. As far as our park value goes, we actually don't have a great park value. Park value is $24,000. Company value is $28,000. Not bad. Our loan is still 10 grand. I never paid it off. There's no real incentive to. Loan interest is $16 a month. I could be playing for quite a while before that's a problem. So, all that being said, I think we did pretty good on this park. It looks pretty good. It's very orange. More orange than I expected it to be. But that's just how it kind of came out, and it doesn't look bad. It looks like it's all meant to be the same park. And the people seem to like it, so that's all that matters. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and save this. Just in case we want to come back. We're going to come back here. So, obviously, we completed that one. We've got other options here. That's not the one I wanted. Hold on. There's a lot of fun things here. But there are... So obviously the original ones are here, and these are all... There was a video on YouTube a little bit ago. These are all the same park, and they are. So what I want to see... This is what we're gonna do. I believe that's what we want. There's So, pause the game. Your objective is to have 2,000 guests in your park, and you cannot let the park rating drop below 700 at any point. Okay? That is the goal of this one. It's a huge, huge park, and there is no monetary limit. Your goal is simply 2,000 guests, and park rating cannot drop below 700. So, we need to do some things as quickly as we can. First off, are we allowed to close the park? No, I don't think we are. So, we need to see what we have while we're paused. We have lots of roller coasters, lots of options for roller coasters, so that helps. We have a good number of gentle rides, so we will be dealing with that. We do have a miniature railroad. That's going to be very important in this park because it's such a big park. We will want to have a transit railroad here. So that is definitely going to be something we want to look at. We do have lots of these. We have places to eat. We got some water rides, although I'm probably never going to do any water rides. So, in research, you can't mess with the research in this one because you don't have any money. You have infinite money. So, the goal is pretty simple. Is just to not lose. All right. So. Very good. I need a park stat because part of this one is you cannot allow your park rating to dip below 700 at any point. So gotta get a ride in. Connected, and let's go ahead and get ourselves a bathroom right here. Okay, now we want to go ahead and get scrambled eggs for the people who don't want to go on that one. That one. Want to get some food options here. We want to work quickly on this because we want our park rating to be good, right? We want to make sure that we are actively doing well. So even if it's small, that's what we want. We're not charging anybody to come to our park, so that's the other thing here. All right, we'll get some donuts right here. All right, now we can go ahead and extend the park out this way. Just gonna make one long boardwalk here until we get to this. Want to grab a rolly coaster. We're gonna build a pre-built one here just to get people in the park and get the park rating flowing. Can that please? First roller coaster. That gives us something to go off of, and now we need staff members. We need as many as we can get because we don't want a dirty park. We want people entertained. We want everything to work. We want everything to stay pretty. Just accidentally dropped that one into the void, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to go ahead and we need places to rest, we need benches, we need places to throw away people's crap. Otherwise, things get bad real quick. So we have some good guests. Our park rating is 767, so we just need to keep our park rating going. You, my good sir, need to come back up here. Okay. So, this is a halfway decent park already. We just want to keep it that way. So now that we are back over here, get apples, another bathroom, another drink stand. With that, we have a halfway decent park. Rating should not drop so long as we continue to do things. So let's go ahead and toss a Ferris wheel back here at the end of this pavilion area. I'll actually toss it right there. So it exits right to the end of that boardwalk. There we go. We have all sorts of things now. People can get hats. That'll be nice. Hats is nice. Okay. So we've got ourselves a park with 100 people in it. So now we need to balloon that 100 people into 2,000 people. I'd love to do it in the next hour, so let's see if we can. So let's go ahead. This is something that people will see on their way in and be able to see the park. So we might as well make it happen. Hat stall now, so why not have a hat stall for our guests' convenience in hat purchasing? So let's go ahead, get them a hat stall. Everybody loves a hat stall. Yeah, yellow hats, why not? I'm not taking the style guide too seriously here. I'm going to try to get as many people in this park as quickly as possible. We've got an hour until I'm usually done streaming. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So, now that I've got a park, what I want to do I want to create a mountain. This is going to be the masterpiece. That's going to be the centerpiece of the park right there. It's this terrible looking mountain dune monstrosity. Let me... Interesting. I don't like that. looks a little bit nicer, I think. Maybe. I don't know. This is not one that the engine really likes me doing, but that's okay. So, what I would like to do is put something really, really fun inside that. It's going to start right here, because I want people to be able to see it. Not that I think it matters. Okay. So this is going to be the masterpiece, my friends. Big circle. Second big circle. And now we're cattywampus, and that's okay. So at this point, I would like to start a lift hill, and I need to see where I'm at. Because I have no earthly idea. There we go. You mean roller coasters in the way, just does it not like that I don't think it likes that I've got an angle on my I have to. I have to square it up first. That's fine. So this is going to be the my magnum opus. Because we've got a decent park rating, we've got guests coming in, so got some of that worry there. Okay. This is still going to be disastrously fast. course, we're going to bank around because this is going to be all the lateral G's all at once. Man, this thing's going to be intense. It's okay. Second time it's broken down. Stop breaking down. Let's see how intense this is and if people actually want to ride the dang thing after I'm done with it. Let us test it. There's certainly ways this could go wrong, but I think it's splendid. Just right on that left hill, my friends. Perfectly placed on that left hill. I think it's going to be too intense for anybody, but I would ride this. Ooh, that sounds fast. And yet it slowed down pretty well. This might actually be really decent as far as a ride goes. There's one curve that might do it for people, but we shall see. Yeah. Ultra extreme. Nobody wants to ride it. That's fine. It stays there because I think it's pretty. I would ride it. There's no reason to make a queue line that long for something that maybe one person will ride. Merry-go-round's gone. That's okay. Get t-shirts now. T-shirts are important, everybody. Like a Ferris wheel. Oh, we've got a Ferris wheel. What am I talking about? We have one of those. Let's build a maze. These people can't navigate my park's pathways, but they do love a maze. I'm just gonna scrap that. I don't like where it's at. Alright. This happens sometimes where it's not technically broken, and yet it's broken. And that Sometimes you can reset it like that, but I might have to just rebuild it. It looks like I'm gonna have to just rebuild it. Because you got stuck in a loop. So I'm literally going to build the exact same thing in the exact same spot. Ta-da! Okay. So because the park is so large, I basically want to build this path straight through and have a railroad that goes kind of all the way around to ferry people around. Because otherwise people will get lost. So we're gonna start it here. We're going to want a fairly long queue line, so starting it there is not the worst idea. Does not need to be exciting at all. It's literally just a train. It goes around. Oh my god. What are you doing all the way out there, my friend? Go back to do your job. And you kind of want it to be out of the way here. So then we will make a second station platform. Third station platform. So you can kind of see what I'm doing is basically they'll be able to transit from platform to platform without any problems. And it should, in theory, work out from there. I would have wanted a station platform. Would I have wanted a station platform? No, I don't. What am I saying? wish you could just skip to the front, but you can't. So here I go. That was anticlimactic. Alright. We're going to start again on that, because that was going to take forever. Alright, we're going to literally plan for it to come out exactly the same spot, but we want it to be, we want the station platforms to be as big as they can be. Literally, it's just a big square, so it's not like it's too hard to do. Alright, and with that, we've created the Mega Railroad. It's not open yet. We're gonna go ahead. I want to get everything built out for it before its time comes. It needs to have a decent queue. That is a given. That'll be the station. We also would like it to have some sort of rider attraction right from its exit, because we want people to feel like there's actually something worth coming here for. And we need to have, for sure, an information stall at the exit. We also need a bathroom for sure at the exit. And we need food and drink at the exit. Doesn't have to be everything, but we need something to fill all the meters for our wonderful guests at this exit. So there is that. Okay, and we will have more rides that poke out of there, but basically each exit's going to look something very similar to that. We want a pretty substantial queue line because we want enough people to be in the queue to fill up the train and more. We would like drink stall. We would like food stall. Not there. Try again. Good. We would like information stall. Like a bathroom. And we would like a ride of some sort. Good. Once we hit the open sign on this, we're pretty much going to crawl into that 2,000 mark very quickly. Because basically we will have finished a good chunk of the park. Queue line. This one can have bumper cars, that's fine. Okay, and then of course we need a bathroom. We need information kiosk. We need drink stall. We need something to eat. All right, and with that, park just tripled in size basically, because then we can just add a roller coaster, all of these, and then by George, we've done it. So build a roller coaster on it. Not yet, because I have other things to do. To open that. I need to connect it to main line. I need to make main line. I need to open that. Connected to that main line, and then we just need to connect that, and then we have made the park substantially bigger. Park is bigger, so now we need to make the park better. Alright, so now we have to go through, give everybody a place to sit and a place to put their trash. Because if we don't, we will find a space to do both. Unintended space. That works. So now we basically need to put as many rides down as we can. That will toss this here. Since I've got a ride here, let's go ahead and make this a quick way station for everybody. God knows they'll get lost. That 700 guests, and our park rating is 924. We are getting there. I'm going to hire basically infinite numbers of everybody though, because I need handy people everywhere. I need security guards everywhere. I have need of staff. I need more staff than people. Can't be complaining about my stuff if I've got 20 handymen walking around to sweep everything and take the trash out. Can't be complaining about my stuff if I have 10 mechanics walking around. Can't be vagrants if I have 10 security guards walking around. You know how it goes, friends. I have infinite money. That means I can afford staff. Alright. You, sir, need to go back to your job. You, sir, need to go back to your job. Okay. And with that, we have a park that should, in theory, just do well for us. Something you build a park around. There we go. All right. I do want to build that one, but just want the entrance. and exits to be on that side. Just want to see what happens. Interesting. Feel like it's supposed to be both. It's fine. Not a big deal. Put another scrambled eggs over here, why not? It's not like they can hurt me. Put the exit somewhere else though. Okay. We're a little spread out, but that's a park. We're at 869 guests out of the required 2,000 to finish this one. I have no doubt that if I just sat here for the next 30 minutes, I think we could probably just get that. So. intense ride right here, I think. Okay, there's another one. Why not? We have plenty of money. We might as well make it happen. Blew up, so we're good to go. Alright, and I'm gonna save this. I'm not mad about this. This is not bad for under an hour's worth of work on this one. Probably another 30 minutes and it'd be done, but I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Next week we will be doing something else. I'm not going to finish this one. This is just me playing Rollercoaster Tycoon for the fun of it. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Have a good one. That's right. Rollercoaster Tycoon messes with my computer. Bye, everybody.